It's the 8th of September 2017, and it's time. Trip to the Ren Fair starts now. So we are here at the Berea Rest Stop. Pretty interesting place. Even got a museum. We've arrived at the campground. I'll let you guys know when we're set up. Here we are. Be home sweet home for a couple of days. Gonna take a look inside. Well, after I take care of what you always take care of after a road trip. Now that we're all settled in, we're gonna take a little walk. Should be relaxing, question mark. I like walks anyway, so it doesn't matter. There's the seagull, stereotypically sitting on top of a buoy. I don't know if you can even see it because the sun is blinding me. You having problems? Yes, look at how just unstable this is. It's not as bad over there, but over here I couldn't even make it to the end. I swear to everything good and right, if he falls in, neither of us can help him. So I'm here inside the camper, and I found out something interesting. It would appear that the camper lights have a frequency to them or something that makes the iPod camera have this flickery thing. I can assure you I'm not using a filter or anything. This is just what's happening with the lights, and the lights are not doing this. So, yeah. Because trust me, epileptic could be a bit cautious about that. So, yeah. Sometimes lights just do that with cameras. Oh well. Anyway, to what I was actually going to talk about. I am here in the bed that I'm going to be sleeping in for the next 2 days, which this is neat. This is the dining room set, and it just folds down. So the table is, let's see if I can get this. There's the table. It's actually folded under me right now as part of the base, and then the seating areas are in front of me and behind me, and then all these cushions like this and stuff like that are actually parts, because they've got all these different little Velcro straps. Those actually make it all come apart and lay out. It's a lot more complicated than my camper does with the whole just couch folding out bit, but it was a sight to behold the first time. You guys know me, I love systems like that, so to see one in action made me kind of grin a bit. But yeah, that's just me. I'm a nerd, what can I say? But today has been a good day. I rather enjoyed it. Looking forward to tomorrow, obviously, because that's when the festivities begin. But yeah, I liked it. I also got to experience an experience I have not felt since summer camp. And the last time I went to summer camp was all the way back in middle school. Back in... what grades were middle school again? Oh, well, doesn't matter. Middle school, let's put it that way. I went to 4-H camp for one of those grades because they... they actually had a kid back out, and they went, oh my god, this is paid for and everything, we need to find someone. And, well, they found me. So, that was a thing. But that's a story for another time. Anyway, the experience I experienced is that here, we don't have a water connection where our RV's parked. We've got the electricity, obviously, but no water connection. So we go to the bathrooms, which are located over here, and go to the public shower. Pretty much each of the showers are inside their own stall. They've got their own shower curtain, stuff like that. And that's exactly how it was at summer camp. And it just gave me some of those flashback memories. Because, like I said, I had not experienced a public bathroom shower since summer camp. So, for that to come back again, it was kind of weird that it felt nice, but yeah, it did. Plus, I've gotten a read of my fellow campers, and none of them were even thinking about showering during the night. So I'm probably going to take my showers during the night because it is still a public bathroom, and there is still some slight awkwardness with me with that. I think I've told you guys about that before. Public bathrooms and me, not exactly the best of bedfellows. I deal with it when I have to, but otherwise, yeah, I've just got that thing about them. Anyway, but yeah, so I think it is time for me to say good night, or at least good night to you. I'm probably going to be up for a little bit longer, but just giving you guys a feel of the whole experience, as it were. So, time for me to say good night. So, good night, everybody. Hope you have a good one. It's the 9th of September, 2017, and yeah, we've mainly started to stir around here. The first day of the Renaissance Fair. I'm excited. I'm still in my PJs. I'm probably gonna stay in those until I have to switch into my cosplay. That way I'm not just randomly doing random costume switches throughout the day. But yeah, this is exciting. It's not until another like 2 hours until the thing opens, though. So for now, we're just hanging out, waking up, getting everything ready. Then we should be good to go by the time comes. So we have arrived. By the way, take Snapchat wouldn't turn this around. But yeah. Oh, side note, DeLorean. Not 2 minutes in, I've already seen a Fez and a DeLorean. That's how you start a time traveler's weekend off.
Supreme Governor of the Church of England and Ireland, God save the Queen!
God save the Queen!
My lords and ladies, oh, look, Your Majesty, let us bring you another festival.
I know, I'm so excited. I attired myself most especially for this occasion. What do you think?
A lovely dress, Your Majesty, such a beautiful shade of green.
Oh, yes, it is Robert's favorite color.
I'm just getting
We've made ourselves inside the event. Made ourselves inside. What kind of sentence was that? Point is, we're in. I'm not going to give you a full tour because I'm actually going to give you guys a tour on Samuel's Thoughts, an audio tour. So that'll be interesting. So we might have just stepped in the middle of a Sith and a Jedi about to have a fight. Playfully, of course, but still, it was one of those moments where I stepped out of a shop and, yeah, felt like I was about to get into a battle at OK Corral. So, I just had two first experiences. One is that I got to see the Kamikaze Fireflies. Fantastic act. I gave you guys a couple of snaps of them doing their stuff. And I also got to try a Dole Whip for the first time. These mystical things in the culinary world that had been setting off lately in fairs and festivals. And it was good. It was definitely good. It was pineapple ice cream inside of a pineapple with some pineapple and the juice left inside of it. So, yeah, but it was good. I'd definitely eat one again if we got the chance. Well, I'll tell you one thing about that turkey leg is that it was minorly disappointing. Just the exterior, though. The interior was still fantastic. They just crisped it a bit on the outside, if you catch my drift.
Don't make me turn this joke around. Gentle. Sir Lawrence was not prepared. His horse was unable. He threw his lance, and instead of striking, Sir Chiron left his lance in the air in the honor of good sportsmanship. That pass will be rerun. Swing and a miss. So we shall have one.
I'd also like to address something else. This is Time Travelers Weekend, so now probably more than ever, but I'd like to say, you guys, a lot of you didn't come in costume when you came out to the fair today. You gotta come in costume when you come to the Renaissance Festival. It's the best part, isn't it? Yeah! You guys, there are not many places in the world that will let you dress up and play along. Last summer I tried to go to Disney World dressed as Goofy, not welcome. Happiest place on earth, my butt, they dragged me behind the Magic Castle and beat me like it was Gitmo. But out here, you can... That's it. That's pretty much it. It's slipping, I'm sweating, I'm sweating. It's slipping. Go, 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 go!
It is 5:42, and we have become, well, some of us are becoming normal, as it were.
Normal.
Yeah, right. So we've changed out of our cosplay and everything for the day. Done with the thing. Of course, this is just day 1. Day 2 is still something that has yet to occur. It was a good one. Really good one. Yeah, I'll be able to process it later and everything. Samuel's Thoughts is going to be all about this Ren Fair, so you'll hear all that stuff from there. But let's see, the point that I got you up to is that we had gone to the joust. Oh my god, that was an extreme joust. Oh, and the MC. Oh, the MC, he was dang good at his job. After that, we went to a game of human chess, which now, to be fair, the game of human chess was actually scripted. So all of the moves were going to be scripted, but there was a reason for that. Because the game of human chess required for a piece to be taken. There were 2 people moving the chess pieces, obviously, by calling out the things. But all of the chess pieces were human characters. Now, the funny thing is, when I say human characters, what I mean is it's the different employees of the Ren Fair in their different roles. So, if you've been paying attention to various things that have happened across the day, you actually catch on to some of the storyline of some of these characters, like the judge or the librarian or things like that. And it makes it even more interesting when you realize, oh god, that person's going against that person or stuff like that. It kind of makes you invested. Luckily, I had a guy right beside me that had all these memorized in his head, and he kind of helped me along with it. If you need to get a visualization of this, which I showed you guys a little bit, but think of it as wizard's chess. But instead of metal pieces in Harry Potter, it's human beings on a gigantic chessboard. You know. But... so yeah, we are going to get ourselves normal, probably going to go get something to eat, and then enjoy the rest of our day, and then tomorrow, it'll be day 2. I'm going to go out in just my standard clothing. Might wear my scarf. I'm debating that. I might wear a scarf, because I'm going to have a shirt that's appropriate, but I might still wear the scarf just to continue on. And I'm debating whether or not I'm going to bring my DSLR, honestly. But I will be doing something special for you guys, and I think I already told you, but I'm going to do an audio tour of the grounds of the Renaissance Fair up here in Ohio. It's something I've never done before. Never done an audio tour. It's something I've always wanted to do, and this, I figured, was one of the good places to do it. So, with that being said, I'll fill you in as the day continues, but right now, that's it for the Renaissance Fair portion of the thing. So, we've just arrived at a mall, so I can experience a Mongolian grill for the first time. Never had this experience before, so it ought to be fascinating, to say the least. Also, one of them, I don't know which one, has an obsession with me having new experiences, which I'm not protesting about whatsoever. And they both pointed at each other, so no one's taking the blame either. But either way, hey, it gives me some new experiences, and despite what some people think, I actually like having new experiences.
Yes, I did.
So the wait's going to be 25 minutes. So me and one of the members of the party have decided to roam around. Why I'm referring to us like a D&D group, I have no clue, but it works. So yeah, we're looking around. Oh, and she just got excited because we found a Cold Stone right down the street. Means I probably need to save some room for dessert. Yippee. Which, of course, going with the theme of new experiences, I've never been to a Cold Stone either, so... So Mongolian barbecue was fan-freaking-tastic. The combination I ended up coming up with for myself was sirloin. I put some pineapple in there, and then I topped it off with I believe they called it Mongolian barbecue sauce. Point is, it was a mild barbecue sauce, the kind of slightly sweet barbecue sauce that I tend to enjoy. Sort of like, if anyone's had Stubbs mild barbecue, then they know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I had that, and then we shopped around for a bit, to be honest. We walked off the Mongolian a little bit before we headed to Cold Stone. I got some things, probably going to show you those in a bit. But after that, when we went to Cold Stone, oh, the heaven that I got there. Because I was a newbie, my group recommended that I go for one of the pre-made ones. They've got a bunch of pre-made combinations. If anyone doesn't know what Cold Stone is, they take a base ice cream and then will actually, with some spoons, mix in ingredients that you ask them to mix. It's almost, think of it like Subway, but for ice cream, if that makes any sense. So I got a Our Blonde Bombshell, I believe is what it was called. Anyway, it starts with a base of strawberry ice cream, and then they put, let's see if I can remember all of it, caramel, graham cracker crust bits, and whipped topping, and you can either put it on top or have it mixed in. I had it mixed in, and it was glorious. It was so good. And yeah, later on, this will be on YouTube, but I will explain right now that the reason why this Snapchat story didn't go completely live is because if I'd taken all these snaps and actually published them, I wouldn't have had any money left on my on my Karma card by the time I got done with this, because it would have knocked out my bandwidth with probably one day, that's a lot. But a lot happened today, and that's a good sign of it. I told my friends that I'm with that we had a good day, and it wasn't just involving the Ren Fair either. We had a great time at the Ren Fair, of course, but I had a good day just with friends, where I was just with my two friends. We went to a Ren Fair, we shopped around a mall. They gave me 2 experiences that I had never had before, and it was just a dang good day. So, yeah, it's fantastic. But before this gets any bigger, I'm going to end it for the night. Plus, I need to change into my PJs. They've gone out for a walk. If I weren't as tired, I'd probably go for a walk with them, to be honest. But I'm kind of tired, so I just had to stick it here and wind myself down, as it were. But part of that was letting you guys know the last of how the day ended. So they didn't have to feel like they had to be quiet or anything. All right. So this is how we finish it up. Time for me to say goodnight. Good night, everybody. It's the 10th of September, 2017, and it's day 2 of the Ren Fair. We're going to spend some time at said Ren Fair, and then we're going to spend some time enjoying the campsite, so we're not sticking around the entire Ren Fair. But, yeah, we are going to spend some time at it. So, we'll see how things go. Also, I learned this morning that apparently my bank, whenever I'm mobile, doesn't understand what my actual password is. I've got to call them on Monday now because of this crap, so. But, yeah. I'm going to ruin my day, though, so away we go.
I made him
So this is it. Goodbye, Ohio Renaissance Fair. It's been a blast. I'm sure it won't be my last. Man, you can hear the jousting people all the way from out here. Whew. So, first Red Lobster, because it's a whole weekend of first. So, obviously, the infamous has to happen. Otherwise, I'm not having the experience, apparently. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see the hype. Good. Back at the campsite now, and the others are changing out their cosplay. And we're just gonna enjoy the camper for the time we got left, and then tomorrow morning we head back home.